Look at this legitimate business. That's a legitimate business with the A.
So I used to work at a place and we shared a wall with one of these legitimate massage parlors. Well, the thing about it was I didn't know about it at first about how legitimate it was, and I actually had a customer come in when I was still pretty new and he says, "Hey, is this place next door legit?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm sure it is. Why do you ask?" And he's like, "Well, I was looking online. They have no phone number, and they have no store hours in their window. There's no number I can call to book an appointment, and it doesn't even have a name other than massage." And I was like, "Huh." Yeah, that is weird. I never really thought about that. And I said, but I do see the people that work there out in the parking lot all the time, cleaning up our side of the parking lot and, picking up trash and, really keeping the place clean. So I would say that it's probably pretty legitimate. He said, "Have you ever been there?" I said, "No, I haven't." He said, "Would you go there?" I said, "Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, if I had a need to, I probably would." He was like, "Great." Well, a few days go by, and some of the guys that I work with, because I was pretty new, we started talking about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that place is definitely not legitimate." I was like, "Oh no, no!" And I started paying attention to the people that would go there because we shared a parking lot, and it was some of the same people at the same time every day. A lot of these like really big, nice like Escalades, big trucks, like people who had like corporate jobs, business suits, were going in there like during their lunch break, every other day sometimes, and one day I was off work. I had something going on. I had a scheduled day off work. I came to work the next day and they're like, "Dude, did you hear what happened yesterday?" And I was like, "No." They said their um, toilet flooded, like backed up. Water went through the wall and water got into our side of the building and they had to call a plumber. Okay. Well, the plumber was best friends with one of the guys that was telling me the story. And he said the plumber called him that night and said that he had to run a snake, like a plumbing snake, through the drain and break up whatever was in there. And when he pulled it out, there's a wire, like this, if you ever seen one, he said there was some snake skins or rubbers, like hundreds of them, clogging this toilet. And they fixed everything, blah, blah, blah. And apparently randomly I was actually absent, or I was had another day off randomly. A few weeks later it happened again, and the second time it was a lot worse, and shortly after that they had a big bust there. So I guess just maybe be skeptical of people who are friendly. I don't really know what moral you're supposed to gain there, but or maybe just go on Google like the other guy said, and don't go to sketchy places who don't have phone numbers in the window. I guess I don't really know what you're supposed to learn from this, but careful while you're out there, I guess.